and welcome to another episode of Meet the Team Member with the CEO. Today we have Luke. How you doing today, Luke?
Can't complain too
Good.
much.
Good. So, Luke, you're coming up next week on 3 months with Pegasus. Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations and welcome on board. You're a great addition to the team. Happy to have you. So, why don't you just take a minute and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So I grew up in North Carolina, so a bit far from home at the moment. um, Spent all my life there. Knew from a pretty young age, actually, that what I wanted to do as a career involved computers. Um, so I'd say I was probably like 10 or 11, honestly, just messing around on this old rink, like crap top with a 4 gigs of RAM and like 64 gigabytes of storage. So
Good.
pretty small. And like I must have been 11 or 12 at the time. I'm sure I bricked it more than once, but my dad managed to fix it.
Good.
um, so
All right.
I
So,
eventually, yeah, I eventually went to college for software engineering. Started out in IT, went to software engineering, um, and now I'm here.
well, so you're a little away from home, but I mean, hopefully you can learn to call this home
Yeah.
and stay around for some time here with us because again, we really enjoy having you here. Um, Want to kind of go into the fun part, which is why everybody's tuning in. This is where your peers submit questions, so you can't be angry with me if you don't like any of them. These come from the fellows and the fellowesses that you sit next to throughout the building. So let's
Oh
talk.
no.
Start right off. What type of music are you into?
Uh, Honestly, basically everything. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick metal.
Metal. All right, like
Mhm.
hard.
About midway, not hard
Okay.
metal, but
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good. All right. This is actually funny timing on this one from our conversation yesterday. What's the last thing you read?
the last thing I read, uh, well, what was the last thing I read? The last thing I read, I believe, was Hellraiser, not Hellraiser. John Constantine. I can't remember the name of I think it's Hellraiser, the comics. So,
Ah,
but if you're talking about an actual book,
now we're talking red.
okay.
Comics count. Comics are books in my world. I mean, so are Cliff Notes. That's how I made it through high school. All right. So, what's your most prized possession and why?
My most prized possession. That's a tough one. Uh,
We didn't say it was going to be easy.
yeah. Well, at the moment, probably my computer because I just spent a lot of money on that building it.
All right, so now we know what it is and why, because it was expensive. Good, good. Which family member has had the greatest impact on you?
Probably my dad for sure.
Why? Why?
He's just always been a great role model for me. Like he's just always been there too. So
That's great. That's good. Awesome. You close to all your family? Not
yeah,
physically, but emotionally.
yeah, I'm pretty close to
Awesome.
all of them. Yeah.
Awesome. Family's important. Family is definitely important. What's your favorite? Oh, well, this is actually appropriate also because we're coming into the holiday season, which happens to be my favorite time of the year from Thanksgiving to Christmas. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday? Uh, for me, it would probably be Thanksgiving or Christmas too,
Yeah.
honestly.
So,
Uh, if I had to pick between, probably Christmas because that's when everybody typically gets together more.
yeah, a little bit longer window too, right?
Mhm.
Not just the one day. Awesome. I agree, 100%. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Hmm. Don't actually know.
Big world. Come on.
Yeah. Uh, nowhere specific, but probably like somewhere relatively close. Like I know you probably get a lot of like out in the middle of nowhere away from people, but for me it'd probably be like near a city so I can get good internet but still be far enough away from everybody that it doesn't I don't have to deal with people.
No satellite dish internet for you, right? All right, good, good. All right, well, here we're going to continue with the live where to live thing. If you could live in a movie, which one would it be and why?
In a movie.
Yeah. Gosh, that's
Do shows count?
sure. I'm Game of Thrones the whole way just because it's pretty simple. You just have to stay alive.
I mean, Star Trek would be pretty sweet. I mean, never to pay for anything. You got replicators, could make anything. So it'd be Star Trek for me.
Awesome. Good, good. What's your go-to midnight snack?
Whatever I have, honestly. So it could be any number of things.
All right. Do you have anything favorite? Like if you could say, that's what I want. It's what I crave. Pizza, ice cream, cereal.
Probably pork rinds, honestly. Barbecue pork rinds.
Pork rinds are awesome. Good, good. What's the most ridiculous outfit you have ever worn?
So once for Halloween, my mom made. So I have two sisters and an older brother. So once for Halloween, we went dressed up. So me and my two sisters went dressed up as Oompa Loompas, and my older brother went as Willy Wonka. So we did the whole green hair and orange face paint and everything.
Nice. That's good. That's a good one. All right, we're here at the end. We got one left on it here, and that's if you could combine animals, which two would you choose and why? That's a wacky one.
Let's
Like-
go with the platypus and the pangolin.
Okay, and why?
Because it would be super weird.
Yeah, it would definitely be some weird. That's some good stuff. Hey, Luke, we come to the end. Awesome to have you on board. As I said, I look forward to spending the years with you here in the future. Thanks for being a good sport, and go Pegasus. See ya.
See ya.